Did you know that the mighty rulers of the Songhai Empire, a kingdom that once stretched wider than all of Western Europe, owed their power not just to swords, but to scholars? It's true. While the image of armored warriors and glittering gold might come to mind when you think of ancient African empires, the real secret behind Songhai's greatness was something far more enduring: the pursuit of knowledge and wisdom. Yeah, it's wild. The image most folks have of ancient African empires usually centers on warriors and gold, but Songhai's secret weapon? Brains. The empire's leaders understood that true power came from the minds of their people, not just the might of their armies. I'm talking about the legendary city of Timbuktu, where knowledge flowed like the Niger River. This city wasn't just a stop on a trade route, it was a beacon that drew in thinkers, dreamers, and scholars from across continents. Picture this. In the heart of the 15th century, Songhai's capital wasn't just a marketplace for salt and gold. It was a hotbed for scholars, scribes, and thinkers from all over Africa and the Middle East. Imagine the air buzzing with debates about science, law, and philosophy as traders and travelers mingled with learned men in flowing robes. These folks filled the city's libraries with over 700,000 manuscripts on science, astronomy, medicine, even poetry. These weren't just dusty old books, they were living treasures, passed from hand to hand, copied and studied by generations. The libraries of Timbuktu became some of the most important centers of learning in the world at the time. But the real kicker is how these scholars shaped the throne. Their influence reached all the way to the top, guiding the rulers and shaping the very laws that held the empire together. Take Askia Muhammad, one of Songhai's greatest rulers. He understood that to rule well, he needed more than just soldiers. He needed wisdom, justice, and the respect of the learned. He didn't just build armies, he built schools. He made sure that education was at the heart of his empire, founding centers of learning and supporting teachers and students alike. He invited the best minds to his palace, asked their advice, and even settled disputes using Islamic law, guided by professors from Timbuktu. These scholars helped him make decisions that would affect millions, ensuring that justice and fairness were at the core of Songhai's rule. Sometimes the most powerful man in the empire was actually the chief judge, a scholar. The chief judge, or Qadi, was respected above all, trusted to interpret the law and keep the peace. And get this, Songhai's scholars were international celebrities. Their reputation for wisdom and learning spread far beyond the empire's borders, attracting students and travelers from distant lands. Travelers like Leo Africanus wrote about their wisdom. He described Timbuktu as a city where books were more valuable than gold, and where scholars were treated like royalty. They'd translate Greek and Arabic texts, debate philosophy, and teach math to kids who'd never even seen a compass. These scholars preserved ancient knowledge and created new ideas, making Songhai a bridge between civilizations. Here's why that mattered. If you wanted to rule Songhai, you needed the blessing of the scholars. Their approval was like a seal of legitimacy, and without it, no ruler could hope to unite the vast lands and diverse peoples of the empire. Without their support, you couldn't unite the cities, run the markets, or keep the peace. The scholars' influence reached into every corner of daily life, from the bustling markets to the quiet corners of the libraries. Smarts kept the empire together, long after the swords were sheathed. When wars ended and armies went home, it was the wisdom of the scholars that kept Songhai strong and united. So next time you think about thrones and crowns, remember the robes and scrolls of Songhai. The real power behind the throne wasn't just the ruler. It was the community of scholars who shaped the empire's destiny. The empire's mightiest legacy wasn't just gold or cavalry. It was the power of knowledge. The wisdom preserved in those ancient manuscripts still inspires people today, reminding us that true greatness is built on learning and understanding. If you found that eye-opening, hit subscribe so you never miss another secret from history's greatest empires.